I don't need a whole 3 more minutes. What is up? Ahoy, crypto, scallywags, sea dogs, sea wenches. How y'all doing? It's Wild SJ. I ain't got guns, but pew pew pew. Hope y'all are doing well. It is Friday night, and the captain is indisposed. I mean, he's out doing some shit. So I'm here. You get a Wild SJ instead. Tee hee hee. So I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. I hope your week has gone well. And man, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. We've got a whole ecosystem and so much being built on it, in it, around it. There's craziness happening everywhere. People are losing their minds. But, we're here to keep on doing this thing that Captain RG3 has been doing for the last 4, probably almost 5 years now. I mean, if this is Hex's 5th birthday this year, I believe they started doing these streams before Hex even started. We should really find out when the first FN Hangout or that 4 horsemen stream happened, so we can do like a birthday. Did they do a birthday thing? Can someone help me find that? Can we clip that, please? Speaking of help, man, AI. I'll tell you what, I got to attend an AI conference this weekend with Black Hexican, and it was awesome. Did not learn as much as I had hoped. It was really geared towards large business enterprise people, lots of CEOs there of companies, lots of people trying to figure out how they were going to take their marketing and turn it into AI, and not as much real, hands-on application type stuff for the consumer or content creator, right? We were definitely in the minority in terms of the people that would be using AI for this kind of content generation, helping us figure out ideas for PulseChain Tour, moving the PulseChain ecosystem forward via AI. But I did get a lot of really great ideas in terms of knowing which tools to utilize for what, and knowing that there is a lot of really great application that AI can have within our community. If you haven't yet or don't know who this person is or haven't been watching him lately, check out RH Max. He's doing some really great stuff, really talking about AI a whole lot. And I think he's just as excited as I am to teach other people, to showcase all these different tools and let y'all know that, hey, there are a lot of ways that this can help us get the word out about PulseChain, get more eyes on this ecosystem, and get this fucking shit to the moon, ladies and gentlemen. Let's say what's up to the chat. Oh, first, my one and only first mate, Crypto Kool-Aid. Hello, darling. Good to see you. David James with the orange. It's Tang Gang. Represent. That's right. Good day, gangers. Tang gangers. Saying hello to each other. Fox Mulder. Hello. Hello, hello. Sir, where is my lost luggage? Right. I definitely didn't get it at first. And then I saw people replying to Richard's post and commenting on how that applies. And he's the luggage person being yelled at. And I get that, it's you guys, being the self-proclaimed positivity princess, right? I do have a cheery disposition and a great outlook most of the time, all things considered. I was born in the bear market. I have not known euphoria or green candles or price go up. None of it. Nope, not once. Well, there was one pump before PulseChain came out, and that was really exciting. I was just like, oh, is this what it feels like? So just, take that with a grain of salt, and keep in mind that I also knew when I was getting into this that it could be a risk. And I think that that's one of the biggest pieces of not just advice, but information that you all need to keep in your minds, is that don't put your rent money or your food money into something, you're not sure about, or you're taking a risk on, or a gamble on. It all is, regardless of how we feel about Richard or the devs or all these, previous products that have done, Hex's 5 years running flawlessly, right? Despite all of that, it's still something that you're kind of you're taking a chance on it, right? So to have this such just like a downtrodden mental state on, this state of everything that's happening right now, even someone like me, it's been difficult, right? Because we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Tick tick. Someday people aren't even going to understand this reference. Like looking at your wrist for a watch. Someday that's not even going to be a thing. Like, Mom, why are you doing that? What? There's nothing on your wrist. Anyways, but y'all know what I mean. It's important that we keep our eyes on the prize. And here's the thing that kills me is that all these people getting all nuts right now and being impatient and yelling at Richard and being all upset. Do you not see that the bull market has started? Even I see that. I've never seen a bull market, but what the Bitcoin is, there's things, magic numbers, high, going up, up, up. And, of course, again, I'm newer to the space, never seen a halving before, but have heard and listened and, kind of know what's going on. And this has never happened before the halving before. That's bullish as fuck. That's so bullish, you guys. So bullish. And again, like I'm so new here. So just keep that in mind. Ethereum's going to do its thing. Like I hear RG talk about often, right? He watches those big moves. He watches the OTC trades happening. He watches all these millions and billions of dollars of Bitcoin and ETH moving back and forth. It's just a matter of time, right? We just have to hold tight the marker. Hold tight the marker, y'all. What is up, Eshtar? Good to see you. Glad you're here. Your bag, sir. You lost your bag. So anyways, all that to say, if you didn't understand what I was referencing, Richard tweeted about basically just the fact that he's getting yelled at. And if, people are upset with him and it's this analogy where this person is yelling because they're upset that their bags are lost, but they're yelling at the flight attendant, right? Or the attendant. And the attendant is basically like, sir, there's only two people that care about your bags being lost. And one of them is about to lose interest, right? Or something like that. Because if you're yelling at the only person that can help, not that it's the only person that can help you, but the person that is who the other person who cares in this scenario, right? That's not helping anyone. It's not helping. Stop it. Be nice. Go build something. Go outside. Go put your feet on the grass or put your toes in the ocean. Look up at the beautiful blue sky. Do something different. Get outside your little Xbox. That's funny. That's funny because I was going to say Twitter box, and then I said Xbox, but both work, right? So, hello, greetings, Toblerus. I hope I said that right. I hope I get to see you in Canada. We're coming to Canada, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be great. Put the luggage though. What is up, Quinn? You should come up here. Come pirate with me. Come pirate girl. I will stick the link in the chat. I'm gonna do that right now, as a matter of fact. It is also in the description, in case y'all didn't know. The link is in the description. If you are watching this on X, shout out in the chat and I will come into the X room and I will drop this link in there as well so that you can join. It is also on X. I posted it. You got to go find me though and follow me. You probably should do that anyways. What's up, DJ Bomber? How are you doing? Good evening indeed. Bitfinesse says crypto intros have long ago gotten out of hand. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they go on. They get crazy. I don't have one for my own channel. I've always kind of wanted one though. It's cute. It's cute. I did not lose your luggage. I'm gonna time you out. I'm just kidding. What's up, Sandy Beach? Good to see you. Thanks for always supporting. Appreciate you, ma'am. David with all the crazy emojis. Sandy Beach says hello, SJ and everybody. Robert Keeler, everyone, please say a prayer for healing for me. I'm pretty sick with the flu. Been let's try that again. Been down and out for a few days and it's coming back stronger. Damn. Hey, if you can get your hands on some fire cider, if you have any body aches, if you're feeling like aching in the bones, try tart cherry juice or tart cherry pills when I was ill in a similar manner. Both of those things helped me a whole bunch. So I hope you got that info. If not, because you're laying back down and going to sleep like you should, drink tons of water, by the way. I'll send you a message. Quinn saying hello to Sandy. What is up, Nuclear Herbs? Sir, once again, thank you so much for what you do for this community. I really need to go back through your posts and just sit and read them because I don't spend enough time doing that. And I know that the future is going to involve a lot of this for myself and RG. We are really trying to kind of get get our toes in the waters. Well, more myself than RG, right? Like he's had officials on chatting with the captain before. He's spoken to presidential candidates. He's already been of that mind, right? Now, I come from not really caring. I've not voted every time I could. I didn't really care. I was very apathetic for a very long time. And it's hard to want to care when you feel like the system is broken, but it's important to know the system at the very least, or to understand the system and to know who the players are within that system and how they affect the things that you care about, right? So in this instance, crypto. I give many fucks. Behold my field. It is full of fucks that I give about crypto. So I want to study and know more and be better about knowing who it is that's on our team, who's on our side, who can we talk to, who can we get up on, stream with us to give us a better reason, or give us more of a reason, right, to go out there and do things that will affect the law and that will affect the governance of what it is that we hold so dearly. So let's see. I'm going to skip some of this of y'all saying hi to everybody. What's up, Pineapple 88? I think I saw everybody here. Drix, hello. Not sure if I said hi yet, but hi. Got Trevor up in the house. 5555. Fox, I have a PS5. Thank you very much. I get you. I get you. Joe Mama, I touched grass and the grass slapped me in the face. How did you touch that grass? It's important. Did you ask? Did you ask permission before you touched that grass? Oh man. So CrossFit in Crypto says, "Hey, I'm good friends with Frank, the fellow you know from Riverside. He says you're good people. Haha." Most excellent. Well, I am happy to hear that, CrossFit in Crypto. Very cool. Frank is a great guy. Real cool dude. He is super helpful, and yeah, he's actually helping me do some stuff with the bus. So very good to see you here. CrossFit and Crypto. Do you have a CrossFit place? Can I come do CrossFit? Crypto Ewoks in the house. We got Crypto Kool-Aid. Yeah, Fire Cider is great. Fire Cider is really, it's a magical potion that you can take that will get the sickness, basically. It'll help it move on. It'll help it move on quicker. Let's see. What is this? Pineapple is telling Robert to get your Zapper device today to get rid of flu or cold. What is that? What does that even mean? I like this, Eshatar. Farming more fucks for crypto every day. I just started farming. I did liquidity providing with Ink and Pulse. No, Pulse and PulseX. I paired and liquidity provided. And now I'm earning Ink. Just a little bit. But I really took to heart. I was watching Hexlina tweet a lot about it and mentioned that, even if you can't do a big bag, even if you don't have tons, it's still good to be a part of the system doing liquidity providing. So I took a little bit of what I had and set it off, and there it goes. It's growing my ink daily. And I think that's fantastic because I was not about to get it any other way. So if you can, you should. I just did a tutorial a couple of days ago that will walk you through, if you've never done liquidity providing before on PulseX, you can see how to do that. I used the Internet Money Wallet to do so. So that is something that you can check out tomorrow. As a matter of fact, I will be on RH Max's, speaking of RH Max and how wonderful he is, I'll be on his stream tomorrow. He, myself, and quite possibly Crypto Coffee, the three of us are going to talk about liquidity providing. And I'm going to try to get them to do kind of an explain like I'm 5 version. Because even as someone who's in myself, I've been in crypto for 3 years now, I still didn't really understand everything I was doing. I did not get what it was that, I was pushing the buttons, but what are these buttons doing? And what is it exactly that my coins are doing to get me the ink, right? So let's see. Joe Mama misses Knibbles. Kinetics. I miss Kinetics too. Interesting. So hey, the links in the chat. I don't want to be all by myself. Guys, someone come hang out with me. I won't bite, I promise. Or will I? Thoughts on Katie saying people should remove their funds from liquid loans and liquid loans. Video response. I did not watch the video response. I spoke with 2 people who I trust a lot. I don't have anything going on with liquid loans. I sacrificed for them, and I actually don't even know where my tokens are. I'm sure they're somewhere in some wallet, but I haven't even looked at how much I've got of whatever their token is. And I think that, like everything in crypto, you should do your own research. You should not take anyone's word right off the bat, because you never know, if it's maybe like just partially their opinion. Like, do they actually know what's happening behind the scenes? What their motives are. And that's nothing against Katie in any way, shape, or form. As far as I know, for the most part, she's got everyone's best interest in mind. So I think it's important to just really, maybe just in this case, like, listen to both sides of the story, do as much research of your own as you can, and kind of go from there. Listen to other people in this space, right? I know Crypto Coffee commented on that. So, see what he said and how you feel about, his sentiment. So that is what I say about that. How is his daughter's heart? I don't know. I'm out of the loop on that, man. I hope she's doing well. What's up, Alan? Yeah, you should come on stream. I see I thought, yeah, Quinn said you should hop on stream. You say Kool-Aid should hop on stream, and I said you should. Quinn said you should. You all should. All of you should. I want Quinn, Alan, and Kool-Aid all up in this here video stream with me as soon as humanly possible. Let's go. How is the internet wallet better than MetaMask? I like it. I don't have any issues with it. I've used it now. No, I don't use it I haven't used it as my interface for everything. And okay, so again, remember, I'm newish, right? 3 years, that's a little bit newer in crypto. There are some people that have been in Hex or PulseChain longer than me who did not know this or do not know this. So instead of just assuming that you all know this, I'm going to say this. Did you know that you can take the seed words, your seed phrase, from your MetaMask wallet? I'm just going to assume you started with MetaMask, because many of us did. If you take your seed phrase that you got with your MetaMask wallet, and then you download a Rabby wallet or an internet money wallet or Orox wallet, I think is the other one that we recommend, you can put that same seed phrase into any of those wallets, and voila, your coins appear. Because what it is it's an interface. MetaMask, right? Because we're using DeFi, right? So MetaMask doesn't hold our coins. Internet money doesn't hold our coins. Rabby doesn't hold our coins. Those are wallet interfaces that allow you to interact with your coins that you have your seed phrase for. DeFi 101, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that those kinds of things, like what I just said, we need to be saying more of that more often around here, because there's a lot of people that have no clue what we're talking about. They have no idea what any of this means. So, and this is something that I had a lot of these revelations in the AI space, right? Listening to this AI conference and thinking about, wow, we had a few really great conversations with no coiners, and also great conversations with, Bitcoin maxis. So there were not a whole lot of crypto people there, but being more of a techie space, there were more people than not, I think, who knew what crypto was or understood Bitcoin or DeFi. And having the conversations with them about it, it just really reopened my eyes to remembering that this is a whole new language for so many people. They know maybe the word Bitcoin, maybe, and maybe they know about the ETF, right? Like some people know about that. But other than that, you talk about a crypto wallet, they know that they have their money, their crypto on Coinbase or Robinhood or Venmo, right? That's where they hold their crypto. And we have to remind them or let them know, like, actually, that's not your crypto, not your keys, not your coins. So yeah, that was a long answer to that question. Nuclear Herbs asked, what time am I going on with Max? I believe that is 2 p.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So myself, possibly a crypto coffee will appear, and RH Max will be speaking about liquidity providing. So Alan's, nah, I just smoked a joint and I'm under my sheets. My computer and mic are so far away. I'm so sad. That makes me sad. All right, post bath. I'm gonna let y'all. All right, let's think. Yeah, this was interesting. I don't know. Who knows? She said that she was gonna expose the Hex community. I have no clue. I mean, all that's it's disheartening because all that is just more drama, and no one needs that, and that's real frustrating. So I have no idea. All I could think is that it would just be more drama. That's all. That's all it would be. David says, if I couldn't get IM to connect to Hedron or LL, interesting. The only, I think, I think the only time I've really used it was to do LP on Pulse X. So, David, if you haven't, you might want to join the Internet Money Telegram. They are real helpful over there. I'm gonna actually link that if I can find it. Ding, 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 ding. Actually posted this stream in the chat of Internet Money. Group info, copy that link, and put this in here, and there you go, David. Go ahead and join their Telegram. That's where you're going to get some of the best answers, and perhaps there are other people that have the same issue. It's always good to report that to, the Telegram, or, if you don't want to do Telegram, if you don't have Telegram, just at Internet Money on X, let them know that you're having issues. Make sure that you're not going to, don't click on links or, get contacted by Internet Money support. You just make sure you know who you're talking to, and that you're not giving your seed phrase to anyone, even with Internet Money, right? We have to be careful when we put things out in public and mention and talk about, if we're having issues, because that is always a chance to get scammed. So, yes, Quinn, next time, 100%, please. Please, please. Yeah, please, you guys, you should definitely do this. I don't know when the next time RG is not going to be around, but you should come on. I'll come on next Friday. What's going on next Friday? I feel like I'll be there. I think he'll be there too. I don't see why we wouldn't both be on next week. So let's do it. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. David is saying, now I can't even see my time. It's just a blank pop-up extension. Interesting. And that's something I really want to, on a personal note, I want to learn more about Internet Money and their time token, right? And how that all works, because I haven't really looked into any of that yet. I just did a Internet Money walkthrough on how to step by step which buttons to click to set up your Internet Money wallet, starting from scratch, brand new. So now that I'm kind of starting to dig into it, become familiar with it a little bit myself, right? Because I used it to do the connect to the PulseX DEX, DApp. DEX? It's both, right? Am I using those words right? Is PulseX a DEX and a DApp? Is it a decentralized app and a DEX? Is it a DApp that's a DEX? Let me know. Someone tell me, because that's the thing, is when I speak to people outside of our even here, obviously, I wouldn't be asking these questions if I didn't want to be better. But it's more apparent when I'm speaking to somebody outside of our community, or when I'm trying to explain crypto or DeFi to somebody who doesn't know what it is, right? Because it's like we have all these words and DEX and DApp and sex and FUD and FOMO and all these things that people have never heard before. And I want to be sure that I'm using them correctly and, making sense, because the more I feel confident with, knowing that I'm saying the right things, the easier it is to explain it to people. Oh, so yeah, here is internetmoney.io. You can go there. Their link that's here. In fact, I'm going to copy Sandy's, or I'm just gonna hold the phone, folks. Let me get the link for Internet Money, because I don't think that actually was, you were able to like link it, Sandy. So I'm gonna do that for y'all. So here's Internet Money. Very cool. Go in. I'm not gonna put that up there because I'm too nice. I'm a positivity princess. But dumpster fire for sure. 100%. Let's talk. Look at Fast Abdul's up in the house talking bribes. And Alan just wants to talk about wives. 2025, ladies and gentlemen. I heard we're all getting girlfriends. I'm excited about that. Woo! Yes, Trap, 100%. Don't give your seed phrase to anyone, period. A really great friend of mine that's a part of this ecosystem. He's an older gentleman. He got scammed, and it frustrated the fuck out of me because he knows better. He's been in this, he's in a lot of groups and like knows a lot of people, and you can't hear that enough. You cannot hear that phrase enough. Do not give your seed phrase to anyone. Do not give your seed phrase to anyone. To anyone. To anyone. Especially if they're calling you and telling you that they've got like your kid held captive. And look, that's real right there. My aunt had who she thought was her daughter on the phone being held hostage by people because they somehow mimicked her daughter's voice and they were asking her for money. And look, that's scary as shit, right? Like you're in a situation where you think that someone you love and their life's at stake, and they're playing on your emotions and they're trying to get you, they're trying to get money from you. Now, what happened to my other friend with the seed phrase, it was a little bit different, but very similar tactic. They called him. They told him that one of his accounts, I think it was his email account. They told him his email account was hacked, and that there's, I don't know, by someone. Then they called him half an hour later pretending to be Coinbase and told him that his Coinbase account was hacked by the same people that had hacked whatever this email account was. And they just got him so wound up and so just worked up that luckily he gave the seed phrase of a wallet that wasn't like his mega wallet. But still, like when he told me that he had done it, I was like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know better. But it's the emotions, right? They're fucking with your emotions, and they're, trying to get you all worked up so that you panic and you give them whatever it is that they want. And I mean, that's the scary thing, right? Is my aunt, like they were trying to get her to wire like thousands of dollars, right? To get her niece, or sorry, it's my cousin, to get her daughter, on health. And I can't remember how it ended up that she realized that it wasn't her daughter, or that her daughter was fine, but like, I feel like in a situation like that, one thing that you can do is like, if you're on a phone call, right, and you have a cell phone, maybe try texting the person while you're on the phone call that they're saying here is being held hostage at the very least, or text 911. I think that's a thing now. When I was doing this E911 testing back in the day, before I started, then this was years ago. This was like 5 or 6 years ago. Before I stopped working for that company and doing this job, we were texting 911. So I think that that's available in places now. I should know that. We should know these things. Can we text 911? All right. So let's see what's going on here. Alan says, just take RG T9 Vegas for a day and he'll need 2 more weeks to recover. Then we can all stream. You mean just are you trying to say take RG to Vegas for a day and he'll need 2 more weeks to recover? That's silly. Bribes, ink. Let's talk ink. I like ink, Moonboy, FOMO hype. I love it. I'm about ink all day long. I'm really glad that I'm earning it now. And I really love all of the artwork that I've started doing around it. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we will be selling the ink designs that I've been doing on PulseChain Tour. We're going to start doing merch, and that's going to be some of it. So keep your eye out for that. I'm going to take this moment right here. Let me see. Hold on. I'm gonna get to this one part and then we're gonna talk about PulseChain Tour because I know that if I was RG right now and I was in the background watching RG do this, I'd be like, why aren't you talking about the PulseChain Tour yet? So I gotta take my own medicine here. So Sandy real quick says you just need to hold the time token in your wallet and get the dividends. So very interesting. I want to look into that. Oh, I like this. Yes. Big ups to Fashion Coder's 30-day journey. 100%. Fashion Coder is doing an amazing job. Speaking of the PulseChain Tour, she's going to be teaching in Utah at the event that is happening on April 13th. That's in just about 2 weeks. And that's going to be fantastic. I'm really looking forward. In fact, it's going to be Fashion Coder, myself, and Black Hexican all on a panel talking about how awesome women in our ecosystem are. Women in crypto in general, it's really rare, right? I love that there are more women in the Hex community probably than any other community. In fact, I don't know if y'all saw that Cardano girls video, but did you notice how it was like 4 women and like they had to like repeat because there's not enough of them, so it had to be the same women like 2 or 3 times. I really, really would love to redo that as PulseChain girls because the song that Westcott did is fantastic. B, I think there's so many of us that like we would just own it. It'd be fantastic. All right, and then this was the last thing that I wanted to read before I went on to PulseChain Tour was when I was asking about DApp and DEX. So yes to both. They are both technically a DApp powered by IPFS if you are not running the code on your own computer. A DEX is a DApp. Yes, but not all dApps are DEXs. Yes, I get that. Okay, very cool. All right, thanks everybody. And I'm going to keep this up here while I talk about the PulseChain Tour. Actually, no, I lied. I mean, I love you, KG, and Internet Money is fantastic, but I'm going to run this banner while I talk about it. Ding, 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 boop. There we go. All right, so PulseChain Tour. Utah's coming up. We need more people to come to Utah. Come hang out. Donovan Jolly is going to be speaking there. He is real bright, real smart young man. Hexray Vision will be speaking. Someone from the space that's being held at, it's called Nerd United, and it's a Web3 working space. So someone from there will be speaking, as well as RG3, of course, myself, Fashion Coder, Black Hexican. So there's that. We're getting all of the details for our Vancouver date as well. So the date's already up and you can buy tickets. That's going to be May 4th, which I like saying because it's May the 4th be with you. So May the 4th be with us. It's hard to say. May the 4th be with us. May the 4th be with us. And may many people come to Vancouver because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Canada's, as far as I know, there's never even been a meetup in Canada. So I hope y'all Canadians turn out for this and come hang out with us in Vancouver. I don't know that we have a big lineup yet of speakers. If you're in Vancouver and you know someone that may be in the community or maybe close to that area, if you're in the Pacific Northwest and you know of someone who might be a good speaker, let us know. I know, obviously RG is going to speak, and I think we've got 1 or 2 people we're talking to. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we are going to be focusing on art in that their seminar. Let me check. Let's just check something out real quick. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Ding, 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 ding. Because while I look for information, y'all can just look with me. Check it out. All right, PulseChain. We're going to actually have the whole website revamped really soon. We're going through a rebranding of the website here. So also, want to mention this right here, this live stream option. If you can't make it to any of the events, or if you missed Vegas, you can click there and subscribe to the live stream. You'll still have access to the Vegas event, which was great. A lot of people said that they really felt like the value for all the alpha that they got was, so check that out if you'd like to. And then that'll also give you access for the next upcoming events as well. So I just wanted to check out Vancouver and see what we got going on here. So yeah, we are going to be highlighting art and art in a digital age. So I think I actually will be speaking quite a bit because, I mean, not a whole lot, but I'm gonna be a speaker, you guys. I love talking about art and the fact that I've gotten to do these NFTs for the PulseChain tour, and just feeling like I'm finally utilizing a lot of my skills to further the mission of PulseChain, right? So yeah, so this is kind of the area where we're gonna be in, right over there, and you can see the tickets. Ticket prices right there. VIP ticket involves a dinner and drinks and all that jazz. It's going to be really lovely. So yeah, so we don't have our whole schedule yet, but you can see this is what's going on in Vancouver. So anyways, that is all I just wanted to touch on it, right? Because like I said, I know if RG had gotten this far in the stream and not said a damn thing about the tour yet, I'd be upset. So there's all that. And, just kind of continuing along the lines of thought where I was talking about art and NFTs. If y'all have any idea who Drac is, we're collaborating on an NFT, and that will be coming out next Friday. We're going to do Free Mint Friday. There will be a set number of them available for Free Mint Friday. Y'all gonna love, if you even know who Drac is, you're gonna love this NFT. You really are. I think anyone in the Tanging is gonna love it. And I've been working really hard on it. And if you want to free mint that NFT, you have to hold the Orange Juice Everywhere NFT that I did. That's on the website as well. So if you go to PulseChain Tour /NFTs, you can find the first NFT that you have to hold in order to stack and get the free new NFT. So appreciate y'all for listening, coming to my TED Talk about NFTs. And it's funny because a lot of people are just like, oh my God, why NFTs? Well, look, if you've come to any of the PulseChain Tour events in the past, or if you're going to any of them in the future, you get a free NFT. Like the NFT just comes with your ticket. And then on top of that, if you went to, let's say that between last year and this year, you go to 10 events, or because there are definitely people that have been to nearly that many. If you stack 10 of the like gold or the original NFTs, that gets you VIP access to one event. So it's like kind of the stacking. It's not just, a JPEG. It's not just, there's no just monkey JPEGs. And I work really hard on them, to be honest with you. The artwork that comes out of my brain and into the AI and then into Canva and then into Photoshop. And I use a lot of different tools to get the effect and to get the end result of what I'm doing with them. So, and in addition to that, also utilizing music and imagery and ideas from other Hexicans and PulseCans and PulseChainians. I like PulseChainians better. Other people in our ecosystem. So it's a huge collaborative effort. And I'm kind of proud of it. Not gonna lie. All right. So let's see. Ding, 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 ding. Let's go back to the chat. Back to the chat. Back to the chat. Back to the chat. Where is everybody? Y'all sleeping on a Friday night? So we're talking about DEXs and DApps. Is having a Trezor and using internet money wallet a thing? I would think so. I'm pretty sure you can use a Trezor with any software wallet, right? What's up, T-shares? What up? What up? Let's see. Oh, Richard hurt until he streams it and breaks my heart. I feel that. I feel that pain. I do. Oh, this is smart. So we were talking about, don't get scammed, right? And don't in real life as well. But yeah, that's a smart thing to do. Sandy Beach says I have a code word with my son, so I know if it's really him. So that's a smart thing to do. Melv Tony, welcome, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here and doing all the things you do with all them numbers. Well, look at that. I wonder if you're talking about the fact that I should have talked about the tour at that point. I'm gonna guess yes. What's up, Susie Q? Hey, friend. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Oh shit, you're coming to Utah. Yes, that's awesome. I hope you're bringing your lovely lady so she and I can play Scrabble. That's all I want to do. I just want to hang out with your wife and play Scrabble, please. Thank you. Tell her I said that. Yes, Quinn, do it. Do it. You must. That's me hypnotizing you with my glaring eyes. Quinn, come hang out. Come hang out. It's gonna be great. Let's see. What else is going on? Jimmy Diamond says, "What up, Hex and PulseChain gang? What up, Jimmy Diamond? What is up? Oh yeah, duh, dude, duh." So I'm talking about Drac. I'm all stoked on the fact that I'm working with him and collaborating with him. And by the way, he and his cohort, I guess would be a good way to put that, his right-hand man, his partner in crime, he and Brad will also be speaking at the Utah event about their freaking Tang Talk and all their NFT innovation. I'm really excited to see what he does with the NFT that he and I are working on together. It's going to be a lot of fun. So much fun. What is this? Is this me? Are you saying that I sound like this? I sound like the Choose Rich guy when I stutter? I don't even know who that is. I'm not sure. Steamer says, heck yeah, coming to this from Alberta. I can't wait. Sweet. Well, that is exciting. Make sure you go to pulsechaintour.com and get your tickets. In fact, I'm going to make it so easy for you. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to give you the link to the Vancouver event right there. There it is. You go click on that link. You go buy your ticket. And then you come see us. It's going to be great. I'm really excited. Oh, Steamer, you're in X, though. You're on X. Hold on. Because I'm so stoked about you, I'm going to find you on X right now. Look at this. Live. Who's putting in the work? Steamer. If you're still watching, Steamer, I might need you to give me your actual handle because all it shows me in StreamYard is that your name is Steamer and you're on X and I can't find you. So let me find you or DM me. DM at AWildSJ and I will hook you up with the link that you need, friend. I got you. I got your back. I got your front. I got your side to side. Huh? We gonna dance? Let's go dancing. Is there dancing in Canada? Do they dance there? Is that even a thing? Trevor says, get some fancy salt when in Utah. What's that all about? I want to know. I like fancy salt. I actually drink salt water every morning. I've heard recently that gray salt, like Celtic salt. What's the best salt? Who knows about salts? I know Crypto Kool-Aid knows a little bit about salts. He should be here. What are you doing, Kool-Aid? Come hang out. Let's see. Let me know, says that dresser screams I've never made a cent in crypto. That would be accurate. It's my mother's. So I'm not in the bus right now because I left to go on this trip to Vegas and I forget that because when I leave, I unplug the bus because it doesn't need to be plugged in and running while I'm, not running, but I don't need the electricity running into it while I'm gone. But I forget that when I get back, it takes hours because the batteries drain. So when I get back, it takes hours for the batteries to get enough charge in them for my bus electric system to start running again, which seems like it shouldn't be that way, but that's what happens. So I am without power in the bus as of however long we've been streaming, about an hour ago. Let's see. What's up, Paul Sachs? Good to see you. Hello. We've got some numbers here. I'm gonna put all these numbers on the screen for a moment. Paul, slide in them DMs. My DMs are open. They're open to everybody. There we go. Sandy says they say a lot. And then I love that Alan and Quinn at the very same moment both were inquiring about the fact that they think I'm getting bath salts in Utah. I've heard this as well, Sandy Beach, that Himalayan pink salt is good. I think there's a better salt though. I feel like there is a better salt. Someone did say, believe in yourself. Are you in Canada? Are you going to come? Eh? You going to come to the PulseChain tour in Canada? Eh? You should. You should. Yeah, this. Yeah, Barbara O'Neill. I'm a big fan of her. Barbara O'Neill said Celtic. Which one? Is it the sound or the sound? That kind of salt in water. Pink and salty. Well, hey, whoa. Tomato. It's true. Hours to charge. Sounds like my PS4 updating when I want to play. Yeah, I remember that pain. I mean, I didn't have a PS4, but I remember like Xbox updating. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, look, more numbers. Yay. I hope you guys are enjoying this FN Hangout because I'm about to end it if no one comes to show up in the next 10 minutes. I am. But we'll go through all the chat and we'll chat. We'll see what's going on. Oh, hey, this is great because Bitfinesse, I know you know. Bitfinesse has got a lot of really great information on lots of things. So Bitfinesse says, nutritionally, there's no difference between the salts. Some have colors added to sell more of a different product. Very true. It works. At the end of the day, salt is salt. Not popular, but it's the truth. And, you know, I've heard, or I believe the last time I looked into it, it might actually be better to get just like straight up table salt, because what you're looking for a lot of the time is the iodine, right? And you want iodized salt, not just like fancy colored salt, right? Yeah, well then if you're in Canada, come to the PulseChain tour. Are you close enough to Vancouver? You gonna come to Vancouver? Come to Vancouver. You should come to Vancouver. You should do it. You should. Ooh. Paul says the salt mines are called the Redmond Salt Domes. Okay. Can I go there and just like lick the dome? That sounds bad. Oh shit. Oh snap. Oh, I've been challenged. When I do those vocals, he'll jump on stream. I have one of your tracks I have the vocals for, and I really need to record them. So at the very least, that first one, I will have to do that for you for sure. Let's see. Oh, wait. Alan says, I miss the anxiety of my PlayStation loading a mildy dusky disc. It may not load. And Believe on Yourself says, I'm on the other side near Kingston, the Thousand Island boat tour place. I've never heard of either of those things, but lucky for you, we're going to go to Toronto too. So maybe that's close enough. Those are the two spots that we are planning as of right now, hopefully. We'll kind of have to see how Vancouver goes, but we would like to go to Toronto a little later this year. And you are right. That's 100% correct. I know. And I love that. I love that I have a deadline because that helps a lot. Yeah. I'll get there. We're going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yes. Come to Toronto. Let's go. I believe in you. Believe in myself. I believe in you. Will, what are you doing? Get on the stream. Come hang out. Hey, also, if y'all don't know yet, if you're not a part of this Telegram, you also should join this Telegram. Let's find it. Let me get the link to Will's Telegram chat because it's great. I really love when people build amazing things, and Will has built an amazing Telegram group. It's called Meeting Hexicans, and if you live in any part of the world, you can either join the subsection of this Telegram that has your location in it, or you can create your own. And I think that's a brilliant idea. So, and not only that, in his Hex Meetup Telegram, there is also a subsection. There's a subsection called resources, which is awesome. And then there's another one that I didn't even realize you had this in there until today, Will, that you have Hexagon Small Businesses. And that's cool. So because of the way he runs his Telegram, there are links within links, basically. It's almost not a link tree, that's not a good way to put it, but there are subsections within the Telegram group. So, you know what? I'm gonna let him tell you about it all by himself. There he is.
Well, aloha, SJ.
Aloha, man. Welcome.
Get my green screen up so you guys don't see
you want me to pull you down?
dirty. Nah, you're good.
Okay, you're good.
This is my dirty as fuck shipping container that I live in here. What are you doing all alone on the Discourse Syndicate? Is everybody like busy tonight? Because there's
I've been abandoned.
nobody anywhere. Oh,
I know.
How excellent an opportunity for you to prove your salt as a hostess and everything else of this fantastic Discourse Syndicate show. What have I missed? What's going on?
Indeed. I don't even know. It's just been a lot of me talking to the chat, which is fine. I love it. I'm gonna run through these few more things here. Let's see. I'll have to come to Edmonton. We'll see. You should just come to Vancouver or Toronto because that's what we're doing. I hear you, what? DJ Bomber. I hear you. I'm gonna do it. We're doing it. It's happening.
Sleeves. What is happening?
This is great.
How far down the chat are you? Okay, I can see.
I'm almost done. Yeah. 6.5-hour drive from the New York Port Authority. I don't know what that means. I mean, I do, but I don't.
That's the Port Authority is where like all the buses meet up underneath the city. It's like it's part of the whole subway system. It's super weird. Don't ever go to New York. Get out of there.
I've been there.
I've been over there.
Yeah.
Don't do
it. Let's see. I'm gonna read this because it's so beautiful. Alan says, SJ, you've made amazing changes since I first saw you stream. You've been a beam of light in this dark crypto world for us Hexicans. Keep it up. You inspire us all.
There you go.
Thank you. I mean, it really does mean a lot to me, to be honest with you, because it's like I was talking about earlier, I've been here since the beginning of the bear market. So all I've known is bear market. So it's just been a real painful existence. But I love it, and I wouldn't change it for anything. Well, that's okay. Apparently everyone's mad you have sleeves.
Oh, everyone's mad I have sleeves. I have. Oh yeah, this is one of my nice shirts. So this is the going out to town. These are the only shirts that I wear. If you didn't know, I only wear Bad Idea t-shirts.
I did not know that.
Many of them are sleeveless. Oh shit, we got Farmer J in the chat. What's up, fool?
What is Bad Idea?
What's Bad Idea?
Mm-hmm.
That's the shirt. It's just got a broken light bulb and the words Bad Idea.
Did you make this up yourself?
No, so it's actually it's an old t-shirt company that used to sell shirts for super duper cheap back in the day. And it was buy 3 get 9 free. And yeah. And so like back when I was in the Marine Corps and I was just living on, fucking corporal money at the time, I just saw this t-shirt deal online and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I'm going to get a bunch of t-shirts. And they had just stupid little memes like, like little stick figures, like roasting hot dogs over a campfire, or like a chicken, like looking at a cracked egg horrified and being like, oh my God, Larry, is that you? Or whatever. It's just a whole bunch of silly little memes. But anyways, the t-shirt company is called Bad Idea. And I like the brand. I like the logo. They have since rebranded. And it is my goal one day, once I become a super duper crypto millionaire and I have money to blow on stupid fun little vanity projects, that I want to buy this company and just remove all the other t-shirts except for this one and just sell Bad Idea t-shirts.
That's hilarious.
That's one of my silly goals, but yeah.
I like it. I approve. There are worse goals for sure.
Paul Sachs says he knows where I'm from and he's sure that I have a pocket knife. I do have a pocket knife in here somewhere.
That's funny.
I don't know.
I also know you'd wear that to a wedding in the Midwest.
Would I wear that shirt to a wedding? No, actually, I don't always wear these shirts. I will occasionally get dressed up and wear suits. I just went to my buddy's wedding over in the Midwest not too long ago, and I was dressed up nice and fancy. I thought I looked rather slick wearing jeans and a vest and like a some cowboy boots and a bolo tie and shit. It was ridiculous. I thought I looked quite silly, but it was, it was a themed wedding. So what are you gonna do?
Well, this is interesting. I'm buying into the PulseX company as much as I can. What do you mean? Do you know that there is no company?
I mean, if he thinks it's a company, then and he's buying it, then he probably won't be disappointed. But
I know
I
that
don't
name
know.
though. I feel like you've been around for a while. Come and stake it. Are you being facetious?
He might very well be.
Are you making jokes? Speaking of PulseX, I did an unboxing video for this lovely necklace that Aussie's
Oh,
Greatest sent me.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice. I've seen that company that makes those. Or
Yeah, they're doing a sale right now.
is it like an Etsy shop? I like that it's black. That's awesome.
He's got his whole own website. It's Aussie's Greatest. I'll link it right now, but it's also
Aussie's Greatest.
it's double-sided.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like that it's black. That's unique for the PulseX side. Unless that's not camera magic, is it? It's actually
No,
black.
it's black. Yeah, that's black.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, these are beautiful.
That is excellent.
Very, very cool. In fact, let me find his website.
Buying into the PulseX company as much as I can. Let's see where else we left off right there. Oh, next up we got Dorsey, U2 Sandy, something. Brown's talking about shirts. The shirts buy 3 get 9 free. Yep. Alan and Paul Sachs agreeing with each other. Believe in yourself is able to perform.
I do know you. See,
You
that's
know
what I'm
him?
saying. I think you're being silly. Come and stake it.
Someone's apparently able to perform weddings and civil services.
What is this? Wait, what is going on here?
The chat right above that one, believe in yourself,
I
is
see that.
apparently able to perform weddings and civil services.
So
Yep.
come to a PulseChain tour event, get hitched, y'all. You never know. You never know.
Oh my god. What's we got next?
Come and stake it is buying shares from me. He doesn't know it. It's just a testnet coin. You're blowing my spy. Y'all are ridiculous.
Oh my god.
This is where you can get this beautiful necklace that I was just showcasing.
AussiesGreatest.com.
Mm-hmm.
Click on that. Oh man, I have to scroll. So I have my YouTube and StreamYard open in different links. I gotta find that. Aussie's Greatest.
Terrible.
There it is.
My camera's
Shop
not.
now.
My camera's not doing this justice.
Oh, these are great.
Yeah. In fact, let's do that. Let's highlight someone doing some great shit in the world right now.
I'm gonna add this collection. So I have a collection of links for like Hexicans that do like real world. I call it the crypto bro spreadsheet, or like the crypto goods and services spreadsheet. But this is an excellent website. I love it. So they got
Premium quality design. So yeah, this is nice too. He's got a hex and PulseChain double-sided.
Mm-hmm.
Very pretty. How do I go? Oh wait, what's happening here? Oh, there we go. I see. Interesting. And y'all, for that price, I really think these are a steal. I think this is I think it's well priced, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Lots of other merch and stuff here.
There is no shortage of Hex merch.
Not at all.
If you guys want to wear Hex stuff, there's like Hex toys. There's Marco's shop. Marco the Hexican. He makes I think leather patches and hats and stuff.
Yep.
Like there's so many people that do super awesome Hex things.
Yep. Sideeffects.art is another very cool. In fact, I'm gonna go to his shop too and see.
This is gonna turn into like one of those like TV infomercials where there's like, oh, and here we have this cool knife for sale, $10.99, and then they put it down on a table, and then they talk about other things and put little price tags up and stuff. You remember those?
Yeah. Like QVC.
Yeah, the late night vending show. They'd have like some.
He's gonna be so mad at me if he sees this. Side Effects is a good friend of mine.
Sideeffects.art.
Oh, here it is. I got it. All right. Am I sharing this tab? Sorry, everybody.
See, the
Technical
site can't be
difficulties.
reached.
Did I do it? I
Okay.
did it. Okay.
Oh, side effects. Okay.
Yeah.
Man.
Lots of cool stuff.
Oh, Hex gift cards. That's cool. Pulse sandals.
Love
Booty
this.
shorts.
Drum and bass.
DDP.
I wish it had a Hex logo on it or something, though.
Yeah. That's
But
pretty cool.
yeah, shout out side effects. All right.
He's got
There's that.
Texan stuff.
100%.
SEC attorneys. Oh, never mind. We're going. That's where you are.
Yeah, that's where I am. I'm gonna kind of like skip a bunch of this. How are your strawberries doing? My strawberries are very slow growing, and anytime one of them gets big enough to eat, the creature steals it, and it makes me sad.
Oh, you're in a house now.
Well,
You're no longer traveling about?
I'm not traveling right now. My bus is parked in my mom's backyard.
Oh, gotcha.
So I still live in the bus.
Okie dokie.
Yes. But
I was gonna say that's a big dresser behind you to be traveling around with.
yeah. This I'm in my bus doesn't have I don't yeah, you must have missed that part. My bus has no electricity right now. It's getting
Oh,
charged
no.
up again. So I'm waiting for it to charge and just hanging out in my mom's place while I'm waiting.
How does that work? How do you charge the bus? Do you have like a generator? Do you plug it into
It's
the
just
wall?
like plugged. I have 3 Battleborn batteries.
Uh-huh.
So they're lithium ion batteries.
Yeah.
That feels right.
Yep.
And I also have solar charging. But if I'm gone and it's unplugged and there's like not enough sun, the whole bus will just die.
Oh
And
shit.
yeah, and I thought that it took like 2 to 3 hours to recharge, but because this has happened once before where I've left and like unplugged it and everything, but it's taking forever. So
Oh snap.
yeah, let's see. SEC attorneys are taking notes and presenting this QVC will and SJ running and will use it in the RH case as evidence.
Ah, yes.
I would not put that past them.
I mean, I'd be down for some free publicity, and I don't think it would hurt his case. So hey,
Right?
go for it, SEC.
That's funny. Alan, you're funny.
It's the creature will. I am the creature.
It is my bus is the magic school bus. It really is. It really is.
So where you guys so you guys just did the Vegas tour. Have you done Salt Lake yet?
That's 2 weeks. In 2
2
weeks.
weeks. Okay. I'm about to go mobile myself. I'm about to cruise down to Florida and then up to Indiana/Illinois. I got
Okay.
some tower stuff up there. I got to work on what are you guys doing after Utah? I guess I could just pull up your website instead of
You could
asking.
we just did that. We just went through it.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I'm the late one to the show, but
It's all
that's
right.
okay.
It's
I'm
all
going
right.
to take a look. Pulse tour.
Yep.
Ba,
Yep.
ba, ba,
It's worth
ba,
mentioning again. Vancouver.
PulseChain
Vancouver's
tour.
after.
Vancouver. Okay. Vancouver,
Yep.
Washington or Vancouver, Canada?
Canada. Canada.
Okay.
And then we go
PulseChain.
far, far, far away into the land of Europe.
Oh, nice. And then the cruises and everything happen.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. And that's the KSB. That's the Sparbrook and Abit and
Hex
oh
Lion.
shoot. Huh?
Hex Lion.
Hex Line. Okay.
Yeah, Patrick.
Patrick, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, it's actually Patrick, mostly Patrick and Black Hexican are going to be running the events in Europe.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
But I will be in Amsterdam. If you are in Amsterdam and you see this, hit me up. Let me know. I want to hang out. I want to do stuff in Amsterdam. Let's go. LFG friends. LFG. No, Alan's asking, am I taking the bus to Europe? That would be ridiculous. No. In fact, when I was living in a Sprinter van and I thought about, my future, had that situation still stayed what as it was, I had thought about traveling to Europe, but it just makes more sense if you're going to do that and continue to live that kind of mobile life, it would make way more sense to just buy a vehicle out there, because the cost of
Yeah.
shipping whatever you already own over the pond is not it's like not worth it.
Yeah. It's
Amsterdam is June
astronomical.
14th and 15th.
And then after that, let's take a look. After that, you guys got NH Collection in Berlin. Looks
Mhm.
like
And that'll
NH
be in
Collection.
German.
Yep. And then June 29th is the Venice cruise.
Mhm.
July 13th is Munich.
Mhm. Also in German.
Then, yep, language German. And then September 29th is PulseChain Cruise 2024, Galveston.
Galveston.
Oh, like Texas.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeehaw.
yeehaw, Cowboys. I wonder if I will be back. I think I will. I think my brother's getting married around that time, if I'm
Excellent.
not mistaken. My other brother. You haven't, I don't think you've met Ed. Well, actually, I'm fairly positive you've not met my third brother.
Your third, so you have 3 brothers? Or
Or
he's the third?
the third brother.
Okay,
So I'm the
gotcha.
oldest brother, Sam's the youngest brother. We have a middleist brother.
A
And he's
middleist, yes.
yeah, he's more of a Bitcoiner. He doesn't like the alternate currencies.
Oh, dear.
But that's okay.
For shame.
He does he knows what works for him and he sticks to it. So
Okay.
hey, if he wants to get the grandpa gains, then so be it. It is what it is.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think he's
I
getting
do need to do
closer to
this.
that time. Hmm.
Habaneros and garlic watered down to get bugs away.
Oh,
Some people gave me some tips on how to keep the critters out of my strawberry patch. So I need to do that.
hmm. Habaneros and garlic.
Mhm.
Huh.
Yep. Yep. West Texas. Yeah, I was in Austin for 16 years. And then decided I just haven't, like, spent a lot of time with my family in that amount of time. And I grew up in Southern California, so they're all out here. And I know that my future, as far as I'm concerned, will likely be, hopefully, involve a lot more traveling.
Hmm.
After, even, like, I mean, which sounds weird to say considering I'm traveling so much for Pulse Chain Tour right now, but I don't see myself living consistently in the States. I don't think that that's for me. So I'm just trying to, like, spend as much time with my family as I can while I'm here and haven't made all my crazy mad gains yet. What is up? Checks my pulse. Welcome.
Aloha.
Welcome. Just moved from Manor. I know where Manor is. I used to drive past Manor to go to the farm that I worked on. 10 years in Austin myself. Bought from the first Bitcoin ATM. Nice, at that gun store off 71. Very cool.
Nice. That is excellent.
Oh,
I
speaking
remember
of
when.
guns,
Mhm,
if you're in Southern California, we are doing non-Pulse Chain Tour related. This is just a
mhm.
meetup that happened because of your chat. Thank you very
I've been
much.
watching those chats. Yeah, you guys are doing a machine gun shoot, right? Or
Yep, we're
something like
going
that?
out to Rancho Cucamonga, I think, which is not far
Mhm,
from me.
yep.
And we will be shooting some guns, and then we're going to dinner or lunch, basically, after that. So if you're in SoCal and you wanna come
Yes.
hang out and meet me, hang out with
I
RG.
will I will not be in SoCal, but I am sad to miss out on opportunities to shoot machine guns. Those do not come by quite frequently.
True.
Yeah. It's expensive, but it's totally worth it. You guys should go shoot machine guns.
Yeah,
I
this
love it.
doesn't seem like it's actually that expensive.
The ammo is the expensive thing.
Oh, gosh.
So like renting the gun is whatever, but like feeding the gun, it's like, oh, there goes $40 in about 10 seconds. And it's just like, that's excellent. And
Yeah,
I
I
don't know
won't
what
be doing too
California
much of
ammo
that.
prices are, but
Yeah.
it's once you start getting these mad crypto gains and you want to, spend $1,000 on ammo and whatnot, shooting like a minigun or shooting like a proper like belt fed machine gun, it's so much fun. God damn, it's fun. Nothing like it.
Excellent. Yeah, we did some of that, some shooting in Vegas. So I
Mhm.
kinda got, like, a little taste for it and was like, "Yeah, let me go shoot guns."
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they made my
I
dream come true because I used to play Halo,
mhm.
and, I loved Shoddy. I just loved using the shotgun, and I was that wasn't one of the guns that they had lined up for us. But I made a face that kind of was like, please.
Please let me shoot the shotguns.
So they did. It was very nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
What do you think of shotguns? What kind did you shoot? Do you know?
I
Like a
don't
pump?
know, no,
Was it a
but it
pump
was like
shotgun?
it was so cool seeing the different because he loaded it with a few different bullets. So
Oh
there was
yeah.
like a scatter shot
Yep.
and then a couple other things. I honestly couldn't tell you, but, I enjoyed it. I liked the I
Yep.
did it. I got to do that
Yep.
action about it.
Did you get to feel the different recoil for the different types of shot types that there are for shotguns?
I
Were you
don't
able
think
to notice that?
no,
Okay.
not really.
So like birdshot is a whole bunch of really tiny little
Yeah,
pellets.
I shot one of
And
those.
then
Mhm.
buckshot is like bigger pellets.
Uh-huh.
And then slugs is like they stuff a bullet inside a shotgun shell and then they put like a plastic case on it so it
I
still
don't
fits
think I
inside
did
the
any
barrel.
slugs, but I definitely did
Okay.
birdshot and buckshot.
Yep. And then
Yeah.
if you ever have the chance to shoot dragon's breath, that's little tiny strips of magnesium that catch on fire as they're fired. And so the shotgun literally just like shoots a huge flame. And there's all sorts of cool things you can stuff inside of a shotgun shell, but like
That's nuts.
those are some of the fun ones.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Sounds like you shoot guns, eh?
I was a marksmanship instructor in the Marine Corps for about
Wow.
6 or 7 years, and I've loved guns my entire life. So
Interesting.
I'm quite fond of the firearms. That's a big part of my life.
Gotcha. Well, hey, Brown 310 over here. You can come visit us. Come out to Rancho Cucamonga. We have, if you don't want to shoot guns, you can come hang out and we're gonna go to lunch. We're gonna eat. I think we're going to I don't want to get it wrong. I'm gonna find out right now and tell you so you can come hang out. You should come hang out.
Farmer Jay is a proper degen. I met him over in Vegas for Charlie and Miguel's CMC meetup or
Okay.
the crypto mindset meetup.
Uh-huh.
And this guy is fucking fun as shit, man. If you have the chance to meet Farmer Jay, he is super cool.
Awesome. Okay, I am going to put the restaurant here in the chat. So that's where we're going to eat. And this is where we're going to shoot the guns.
Zendejas.
I tweeted this out earlier too. So ding, 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 ding.
For the folks at home who might not have seen it, what's the date that you're doing this on?
Oh, we are doing this on it's next Wednesday, which I think is April 3rd.
Okay.
Question mark. So that's where we're going. And we're gonna be we're meeting at the gun range at 1 p.m.
Okay. Man, that's so fucking cool.
Next Wednesday.
I'm glad to see it. Oh, nice. I will not be okay, so I won't be able to beat you for my next meetup. I'm meeting some homies over in Louisiana on either the 5th or the 6th whenever I make my way over there, starting my little journey. So you will have the second meetup for the Hexican meetup chats, and then I'll take the third.
Yay!
And the first. But yeah, that's awesome. Man, I love seeing this tool fucking do what it's supposed to. We got a lot of people. I want to say there's like 90 something people.
Yeah. Hopefully that keeps growing. Because I mean, there are in fact, what we should probably do is take your chat and go into the already existing regional chats and ask people to join what you've got going on. Because
I've sort of kind of been shilling that quite a bit. When I first created it, Das Bomb, he looked through it to make sure, I wasn't a scammer and everything. And then he posted it up in like, I'm pretty sure he put it up in like the hex.com chat or whatever.
Nice.
And then Davin Eco Builder, I'm pretty sure that he blasted it out on all of his different things as well. And that's where a lot of the publicity and marketing came from, was those two gentlemen. So shout out to Eco Builder and Das Bomb. Thank you guys so much for
they
bringing some life to my little project.
They are two amazing, wonderful, a little more behind the scenes and or just unknown, right? Like then not of any fault of their own. Like They both have streamed.
Mhm.
Definitely Eco Builder streams more than DOSBomb, but both of them
Mhm.
have, they're not trying to hide themselves or anything.
Yeah.
But I think that they're both so they are builders that wanna see others build. Like, they are really both great at building community up in the way that they do. And, so yeah, shout out to both of them for everything that they've done
I don't
over the
know
last
if you've
few years.
posted the link for the Hex
I
Meetup
did, but
chat.
I'll do it again.
Okay, sweet. There it is. I just
Yeah.
put it in the private chat.
So this is what we're talking about in case you all didn't know. Hex
Mhm.
Hex Meetup Telegram is something that Will created, and it's got a life of its own now. It's taken
Hell
on
yeah.
taken on its own form,
Mhm.
if you
Oh, and
would.
I know that I have a like one of my favorite dudes, Jesse. He is big shout out to Jesse. Jesse, if you're watching right now, thank you so much, bro. Jesse's just a fantastic admin for that chat. He helps me out, helps keep things clean behind the
Is
scenes, and
Jesse? Is he in California?
yeah, I believe so. I think he's going to be going with you guys to that
I
little
think
meeting
he
thing.
set it up. He's the
Oh,
one
no
that.
kidding.
Yeah, he made it
Fucking
happen.
A. Good
Yeah,
shit, Jesse. Hell yeah, bro. Big shout out to you, dude. But yeah,
awesome.
he's in there. He's constantly posting stuff in the music room. He was actually the one who suggested that we make the music room as well as the rest and recreation room.
Very
And I
cool.
think he even made a room for like people to do business with each other and stuff. But yeah, big shout out to Jesse. Thanks,
I
bro,
like that.
for doing everything that you do there.
And how did you know him also through crypto mine?
He reached out to me when I made the chat, and I was like, "Hey, if anyone wants to be an admin, hit me up." And he hit me up. He's like, "Hey, bro, I'd like to help out." And I was like, "Here you go. Here's the wrench. Here's the
Sweet.
band hammer." And he's just been helping out and doing great.
Nice.
So
I love that. I
yeah,
love that. Seriously, like just the most helpful, wonderful humans I have ever met. I've met
yes,
in the last 3 years of my life in this community, and
hmm
I'm excited to see that continue to build. It's been interesting. Like I said, I was born in the bear market, and that's all I've known. And it's been very interesting watching. Well, I mean, I take that back. So I got in as Hex was running up, but I didn't know that. Like I
hmm
didn't know anything,
hmm
but I started watching content probably around the time all-time highs were happening is when I started to like watch content and start to learn about it and things, but I didn't have any clue what was going on in the community or that we were reaching all-time highs or what any of that meant. And then it started going down. So I've seen a lot of content creators come and go. And the one thing that I love that has been, I wouldn't say shocking, but bullish, right? That's a better
hmm
way to put it. I think that the one thing I've seen that I think is more bullish than anything in this ecosystem is that we continue to get new content creators. Over the last 3 years, even though some people have come and gone, we've continued to get new people interested enough at the bottom of a bear market to want to create content and teach other people and continue this mission, right? What's up, Too Spooky?
Aloha, Tus.
Oranges in the chat. Bing, 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 bing. And
I've
what a
also got a
lovely Susie Q.
yeah.
Wonderful.
What an excellent lady. What's something about yourself, SJ, that you hope never changes?
Ooh. My I guess my sense of adventure and like just just I wouldn't say I don't feel like I'm childlike, but I have a lot of just like wonder and awe and like a sense of wanting to discover things. And I have kind of always been that way and I want to stay that way. I love it. I love exploring and adventuring and finding new things and trying new things, right? Like it blows my mind that there are people who just won't try a new food or like are scared to
They
don't be a
live in their little
square.
box,
Don't be a
and that's
square.
it.
Get out your boxes. Get out the
hmm
box. Or have never left their hometown. What?
Yeah. Oh, that blows my mind, man. Like I'll go back to I'm from a tiny, tiny little town up in the Pacific Northwest of Washington. And I'll go back home and visit and just like there's friends there that like are still chilling. Like I graduated high school in fucking 2011, and I got buddies up there that are like, just still doing hometown stuff, like working at Safeway, or like, some of them are a little bit more ambitious, being like a welder for like, yacht builders and stuff. But like, it's crazy how stagnant and how slowly things move inside of like small towns, and people need to like, I highly recommend that everyone just get out and about and go adventure the world, go see new things, go travel the plains of Wyoming, go surfing down in Florida, go like climb the
Yes.
mountains up in New Hampshire, fucking like build a raft and cruise down the Mississippi, right? Or go to another
I
country
love it,
and
Huck.
do some crazy shit, man. Like,
Yeah,
that's one of my to-do lists, is to Huckleberry Finn down the Mississippi.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
But like, yeah, people definitely need to get out of their hometowns, and
Yes.
that's good that that's your favorite, or that's the thing that you hope never changes.
Yeah, how about yourself, Sir Will? What do you hope that's something that never changes about yourself?
So I'm gonna be a little bit pedantic, and I'm gonna say that hope is what people do when they know that they should do something and they choose not to, and like they leave it up to fate. So
Mhm,
I don't like to hope for things. I like to just do things. And so what I'm going to say is I am going to ensure that the things that I like about myself that never change, well, I'm going to ensure that the thing that I like about myself never changes, and that's like chasing dreams, being ambitious, and like just constantly trying to gain momentum like a flywheel in like a forwards trajectory. So
nice.
like, I think that once people stop moving forward and stop chasing dreams and stop doing that, then that's the point when they start like going down the road, and then they slowly like pitter away, and it's like it's the beginning of the dying process. Like you're
Yeah,
still alive, you still have like corporeal form and everything, but like your soul, your spirit starts just, leaking away, and the whole purpose to live starts going away. And that's like when you see like crotchety old people, it's just like, "Meh, I'm just not like, I want to be like fucking Warren Buffett." Or like, I'm sure that Donald Trump isn't just existing to exist, and Warren Buffett and
mhm,
Charlie Munger, like these guys literally like spend their days doing what they love to fucking do,
mhm.
and that's the kind of old person that I want to be. So like, I just, the idea of chasing ambitions and chasing dreams and never having like some sort of little spark that dies out. Like, I think that just keeping that little flame alive is the most important thing. So
I love
that's the
that.
thing that I hope, to answer your question, will never change.
How about you, Susie Q? You can answer us in the chat. What do you want to keep it
Oh
real?
yeah.
How are you gonna keep it real, Susie Q? Because you are wonderful. Like, have you ever had a chance to meet Susie Q?
I have not, no.
She is a Wonder Woman. She is just a ball of energy. She is just like the emojis and the excitement that you see, uh, like, as her in the chat, like, just
Hmm.
magnify that times 100 and, like, there she is in real life. Like, she's just kinda turned up to 11 and always smiling and so positive and constantly talking about Hex and Pulse. I mean, she will go anywhere and have some little trinket or some little, reminder, and she's so clever with what she does,
Hmm.
she'll kind of make up a little rhyme or just some way for you to remember and to have a physical thing. So some a perfect example, this is something I'll never forget. She had these all these world like globe stress
Hmm.
balls,
Yeah.
and she gave me one, and she's like, "This is so you can have this and you can hold this stress ball and you can say no stress with Hex."
Hmm.
And it just I'll never
That's good.
forget that.
I like that. She's a spellcaster and a talisman creator. I love little trinkets and little things, like just stuff that, like, little memory triggers. I'm trying to see if I have any
Yes.
sitting around the conics right now. I don't think that I do. But like, I love that sort of stuff. When So that's fantastic that Suzy Q. I was gonna say, like, if she's anything like the way that she is in the chats in real life, then this is just a phenomenal person to be around. So I know that she's
Oh,
always
she
hopping
is.
in the chats for
No,
the.
she's better in real life for sure.
That's excellent.
Yeah,
But
no.
I love people that can take something like physical, inane, and just like tell a story about it, and then associate some kind of emotion to it, and then like give it to you as like a silly little gift. Like,
Mhm.
man, that's freaking awesome. That is so cool. I love that. That's a good skill to have. If for
Yeah.
the folks at home who want to have another skill on their list,
Yeah,
learn how to
absolutely.
tie memories to things.
Yes, it's smart, very smart. I can't I got to see Penn and Teller in Vegas a few times ago,
Hell yeah.
and, I can't remember which one who's who or said what, but he was talking about this trick that he uses. Like, he basically kind of has a house in his head, and he's built this house, and in the house, there's all these rooms, and in the rooms, there's, like, these cards. It was basically a way for him to use this technique to remember something about all these cards in a deck and how he does this trick, and it blew my mind. I was just like, "Wow,
Huh.
that's, like, so far beyond, like, I got a shack in a swamp somewhere, and I don't even think there's a room or 2 in it." So, it's, like, hard to imagine how someone can utilize their brain in such a way, but and Richard actually does speak to some of that in Sci-Vibe as well. There's a little bit of he talks about
Mnemonic techniques,
mnemonic
right?
devices. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. That's super
Exactly.
cool. I'm
Well,
sure that
here's
I bet that Penn could teach that. That'd be cool.
yeah.
What's
Got another question.
the craziest thing you've ever eaten? Oh man, I'd have to reflect on that. Um,
I feel like the easy kinda answer is from being in science class in high school. I ate the lens of a cow eyeball.
huh.
Um, I've eaten tongue and brain and guts, and
Mm,
I've never eaten anything. I've eaten an ant. I've eaten a couple ants
mm.
live. That's the only, like, live thing I've ever eaten.
I've eaten a glow stick. I think that's probably the strangest thing that I've eaten. Not the whole thing, but that's part of a military tradition that some might call hazing. So
Yeah.
I'll give you a little bit of background here.
That could not have tasted well or
No,
gone
it
well,
tastes
or
it's awful, it's horrible, but,
oh,
the way that it works is so th like, my specialty, my occupational specialty when I was in the Marine Corps was I worked logistics. Specifically, I was called a landing support specialist, and a big part of our job is to deal with cargo that's like have you ever seen, like, a helicopter flying around and it's got what looks like a sling underneath it or, like,
mhm,
chains and it's carrying, like, a Humvee or whatever?
for
So
sure.
somebody has to hook that up to the helicopter while it's, like, hovering over top of the thing, you know? And it's a very, like, dangerous and complicated process, and that's one of the things that my job specialized in. And one of the training squadrons over in Camp Lejeune, they do a whole lot of night lifts. And so like the pilots have to get certified for flying the helicopter at night and picking up things. And in order for them to see us, we have to take chem lights and we have to break them and then scatter them about in a field and make like basically what looks like a little landing strip, but it's shaped like a crow's foot. So it's got like three little arrows and then a straightway, and then the helicopter flies in like this and then picks up the thing and then flies away. But anyways, so we carry a lot of glow sticks around, and at nighttime we'll crack them and throw them all over the field and place them all over the place. And one of the traditions for these guys is on your first external lift operation is like when you're new to the fleet and it's your first time doing this in like the real world outside of training and stuff is you're supposed to like crack a glow stick and break it and then like eat the glow stick. And the trick is you got to like clench your teeth so that way none of the glass gets inside of your mouth and stuff, but you just like swish it around and like spit it out. So I didn't technically eat the glow stick, but I definitely had like a glowing mouth afterwards from cracking and consuming glow stick. So I don't recommend it for anyone. It's not toxic and it doesn't taste very good. And the most
Interesting.
dangerous part is the glass, but that's probably the strangest thing I've eaten. And then other than that, I would
That
say
is
seganaki over in Greece is super fun. If you guys ever have the
is
chance to
that
have
isn't that
seganaki.
fiery cheese?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So it's like I
I've
mean
had
it's
it.
yeah, the man, they have so many different versions of it. My favorite, and this is it's not really strange or weird. It's absolutely fucking delicious. I had it a couple different ways. They'll just like they'll deep fry like a brick of cheese that's like
Mhm.
this big or whatever, and like almost an inch thick, and it's just a big ass fucking deep fried goat cheese. And then the other one that they have is like they put it in like a shrimp soup with like some cool ass hot sauce and stuff, and it's just like melty cheese shrimp soup. And man, that was fucking delicious. But
That sounds
there's
great.
my good story and my bad story of interesting things I've eaten. So
Okay.
good question, Susie Q with the excellent questions
I
here. I
know,
like
I
it.
love it. I love it. Let's see. I'd like Believe in Yourself says, when I was a kid in NC, we used to catch lightning bugs and smear them on our faces after dark.
Hell yeah, bro.
Those poor
Quite
bugs.
I quite enjoy North Carolina. There's a lot of good stuff. Glad to see another North Carolina person.
Very cool.
Craziest thing Yellow Cake has eaten is not G-rated. Well, fortunately, uh fortunately you have the wherewithal to not type it out in the chats and get us to read it out loud. So that is
I would love to
absolutely
see this happen, by the way. I would love to see Susie Q. I've never met Sandy Beach in
Mhm.
person yet, but I could imagine Sandy Beach and Susie Q just like having like a total like girling out like crazy. We should all have a tea party or something like that. Like I think that
There
would
you
be
go. That'd be excellent. Man,
so
I fucking I I am I am like I drink a lot of coffee, but lately I've found out about like the wonder that is shortbread, which is essentially just butter cookies.
uh-huh.
And ever since I found out about that, I've been thinking like, man, I want to try the British experience of I guess just having like an afternoon tea party or whatever with like some little buttery shortbread, just something simple and like sit on a
Very
porch
nice.
somewhere or in front of like a campfire. I think that would be interesting. So fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, tea parties. Hell yeah.
I love it. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Susie Q, if you could make up a brand new school subject, what would it be? Ooh.
Brand new.
I mean, there's plenty of school subjects that are great that aren't taught anymore. Like we were talking about last Friday with home ec, that like on the subject of tea and making food and fires and porches, like home ec that's a good fallback one. But like as far as new school subjects, I would want um like practical self-defense
Ooh.
and perhaps like firearms instruction, because I think that that's something that would benefit a lot of people is knowing how to properly use like serious weapons and also how to defend yourself against people
Mhm.
that might want to do you harm. So if that was something that like would be taught in school, that's something that I mean it's not really brand new. So let me rethink the question to come up with something. Do you got any sort of brand new sort of subject you would want
I mean, the
kids to be taught?
just because just went to a conference about it, AI.
Oh,
Anything AI related because that's the future. And I
yeah.
mean, that's kind of part of I actually didn't get into much of what I was titled the stream, but AI, the Spritz.finance thing and ink. So let me real quick kind of
Yeah.
give a overview of a couple of those topics. So in terms of AI, it was really awesome to go to this AI conference and learn how to learn what tools are best for what things, right? Like I've already messed with a bunch of AI tools. I already understand, kind of how Chat GPT works, but there are a lot more applications that we don't realize. I mean, these this AI is getting so good that I just heard RH Max, so shout out to Max about this, but he mentioned that it can find bugs in code for you. I mean, it can code, first of all, and then if you needed it to, like let's say you wrote the code for a smart contract, it can audit smart contracts. Like there's so much application that we haven't even thought of, or like that we're just barely kind of getting into, that is going to be applicable to our space.
Hmm.
And then before I forget or I go off topic or I decide to go to sleep because I'm tired, in case you all didn't see it, I'm just gonna do this just a little bit because months and months ago, almost a year ago, probably now, I actually reached out to Spritz.finance. And because I liked their tool so much, I said, "Hey, have you?" Actually, it was a year ago because PulseChain had launched. So PulseChain had launched, and I'd started using Spritz.finance, and I was like, "You know what? This is so awesome. Are you guys going to support PulseChain?" And PulseChain was just so new at the time that they were just like, "Oh, well, we don't know. We've heard about it, but they're just," and that was kind of it. Well, after like time has gone by and I find out, oh gosh, what was it? I saw somewhere that Spritz had a vote for Pulse Chain on its site. And so I linked that and I talked about it, and it went from like 45 votes to like 55 votes. And then I was like, okay, well, that's cool. That'd be nice if, we had a little more support or whatever. So I commented about it one more time, and I think this time I added a picture or something. And I was like, hey guys, like we really should vote on this. I think it would be really great for them to adopt PulseChain as something that they're supporting. And I think we got another like 5 or 6 votes. Like that one didn't even do as well. And I could have given up, right? At that point, I could have been like, like maybe Spritz, maybe because it got a little bit higher. It wasn't as high as a couple of the other things that they were going to implement on their roadmap, but it got a little more attention. And I thought, like, oh, maybe that's good enough. Like maybe they'll pay attention to it now. And then another day or two went by and I was like, no, you know what? Like I'm going to do this one more time. Let me, and I think it was because I'd seen something else about Spritz or someone thought that Spritz and this other platform did the same thing. And I was like, no, here's the thing though, like Spritz, I could pay my credit card bills with Spritz. Like I really love their platform. I think they do such amazing things for the DeFi space. So I was like, man, I just want to push this one more time. So I'm saying all of that to tell y'all that you should not give up. Even if you've done it once, you've done it twice, you've done it 3, 4 times, like if it's something that you believe is going to bring more adoption to PulseChain and it's something that you utilize and you think is wonderful and it works well, shout from the rooftops. Talk about it more. In fact, go and talk. In fact, I think I posted this in one of like the women's groups or whatever. I was like, "Hey ladies, like, we should really get this out and like do more with this. Talk to other people, hit up a couple of your favorite content creators. If you don't have that big of a following, reach out to someone else and be like, "Hey, I think this is a really great idea. I'd really love for more people to get their eyes on this. Would you mind retweeting this or commenting on it?" Or, most of us are chill enough to say, yeah, like as long as we've done our own research and we also agree that whatever it is you're shilling is not absolute bullshit, right? So that third time it went off and we went from like 60 something votes to over 100. Like we have now 100 more, votes than whatever the highest project was. And today Spritz announced that they are going to they're going to support PulseChain. And that's like the next thing on their roadmap. And I was just so stoked that, just from tweeting a little bit and trying to get people's attention, that now that's the next thing on their list. And on top of that, the way they spoke about our community was awesome. They were like, oh, thanks to the fantastic PulseChain community. It's little things like that. When they see us coming together and working together and supporting one another and uplifting projects, that's what we need to be doing more and more and more of. And that's how, we're going to bring mass adoption, right? Because I've seen people talking about, oh, I brought my friend in and, oh, all they see is this toxicity on X. And, like how, how are we supposed to bring more adoption when people are fighting all the time, right? Well, just do more work more, talk less, work more. So that's just something I kind of wanted to say I'm real excited about. It was real nice. I liked it a lot.
This is freaking sweet.
Are you checking out Spritz?
Yeah, I just signed up. That's super cool.
Yeah. It's
Apparently,
amazing.
Brendan, are you familiar with Brendan from DGen Roundtable?
I think maybe I know
He's Brendan the Anonymous Bean. He does a lot of our talking about macroeconomics with Josh and Zenith and Jay. But he's one of our regular streamers as well. He's apparently into it, and he was posting about it in the DGen Roundtable as well. So this is
Excellent.
outstanding.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is super
It's a
cool.
fantastic platform. It really is.
Yeah, this is super cool. Hell yeah, good shout out. And I like this is just testament of like the fact that hey, we have to repeat ourselves a lot about the same thing over and over again because I had no
Mhm.
idea this exists. And you're my friend, you've been talking about it. Brendan's my friend, he's been talking about it, and I'm like just now finding out because I'm live on stream with you. So it's
Yeah,
like, guys, if you have something to say in the cryptosphere, you got to say it like a whole bunch of times.
you
So
do.
keep it going, keep it alive, stick to your thesis and your talking points, and you know like spread all the love and spread all the information everywhere so that as many people can do it as possible. Yeah, I just posted about it on X and then uh reposted the link in the Telegram chats. And so yeah, this is awesome. Thank you for bringing this to my attention.
Yeah,
This is super cool.
absolutely. More than happy to. All right. I'm not like Gen Z enough. What does all this mean? Someone translate
Uh,
emoji for me. Toos, what are you
uh,
saying?
I think it's kind of like that reminds me of something that like, okay, so this is my translation, right? Is that's like what Dopey the Seven Dwarves would do? You know, it's like, or maybe Bashful.
Like
You know,
twiddling his thumbs? Like
I don't know. That's what
like
I'm seeing.
make it make sense, too spooky.
Something in oranges. I don't know. He's way more into the current method of communication, I
That
suppose.
is
That's
true.
fun.
Yeah, memes is a form of communication. I'd shown
Yep.
that earlier.
Yep.
Yeah.
Meme
Planting
education.
seeds of connection.
That's what he was talking about. That's what he would put in the schools.
Mhm.
If he had had you talked about what you would put in the schools? Was it AI?
Yeah, it was AI. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, duh. That's what we were
Yeah.
just
Your turn.
hell yeah. I'd spoken a little bit about guns and things. If it had to be a new topic of conversation, or a new thing to
Oh, right.
teach.
Yeah. You were gonna think of a new one.
Yeah. Sci-Vive. I would do a course on Sci-Vive. That'd be a
Yes.
good thing to do
I
because it's
love
just
it.
like it's got everything in there.
Yeah, it does.
So,
Yeah. So apparently you know what you're talking about.
oh, I was on the money. Okay, so shy, bashful face from Snow White, and also oranges because gotta have the oranges.
That's a
I love it.
peach.
That's a peach. It's not an orange.
Oh, no, it's an orange. I'm sorry.
Okay, I
How
don't know.
dare I? I'm
Some
sorry.
between yellow and red fruit. That's
I'm so
excellent.
sorry. Too spooky. When are you coming to a meetup? When do I get to? When I just want to hug you. I don't know. Now I get to make the bashful face. I want to give Too Spooky a hug. Free peach chain. Peach blockchain.
Free peaches blockchain. That's excellent.
Oh man. All right, I'm sleepy.
Okie dokie. Time to end it.
I think I'm gonna
Alrighty.
end it. Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours of ridiculousness. I appreciate you. Thanks so much for coming up on here. I
Yeah,
probably would have
sure.
ended it like 40 minutes ago, but
Oh well, fucking A. Well, I'm
I appreciate
glad to contribute and be helpful and have fun and things. So, where can the folks find you, SJ? Where are
Oh,
you
they
at?
can
What are you
find
doing?
me at a wild SJ on every platform that exists nearly for social media, all the big ones. I'm there. I'm there of all of
Excellent.
them.
Excellent.
Don't be
Sweet.
scared, Too Spooky. Don't be
All right. Sweet.
scared.
Well, thanks for everyone
Oh,
for joining
fun.
us.
Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Will, where can they find you?
You guys can find everything that I do starting from Linktree/Will Stevenson, spelled the exact same way as my name is on screen. And everything disperses from there. If you guys want to hit up the DGen Roundtable or go to the Hex Meetup Telegram, those things are super cool as well. And make sure that you subscribe to the Discourse Syndicate. This place is awesome. I love it.
I love it
Oh,
too.
and
Is it
smash that
Linktree?
like button and like that smash button.
Is it Linktree?
Linktr.ee.
Oh, that's how it
Yeah.
works.
It's a weird link, but Google will sometimes autocorrect it.
That's okay. I found it and I'm putting it in the
Yeah.
chat.
Hey, there we go. Excellent. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. And thank you everyone for watching.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. I'm sure your beloved captain will be back here steering the ship once again. But that's it for me, y'all. We're out. Bye.
Peace out.